Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Trails of Daybreak 2. In the last part, we wrapped up our business with Celis, we snapped her out of it, and we headed back off into the third day where we got ambushed. The office got blown up, but we survived this time. We made our escape. Unfortunately, we ran into I'll fight Feri's brother. Had a tango with him. He killed us. Rewound time, attempted to escape, only to discover that Feri and Risette had fallen victim to the corrosion, and we're kind of in a tight spot. We need to figure out what to do and how to snap them out of it. So, oh, I can't go shopping? Fine. Excuse me. Hello. Your name's Coleman, right? Oh, sorry, but... Yep, that's me. What can I do for you? Sweet, I think you got something of yours. Found this lying on the ground, and as soon as we picked it up, it rang. It scared me half to death. A girl near the end of the line asked me to give this to a man in a dark blue coat named Coleman. Ah, yeah, she's a friend of mine. Thanks for picking that up. You saved me a lot of grief. Don't mention it. Just try to be more careful with that thing in the future. Those phones don't come cheap, you know. Vaughn? Why'd you do that? I understand. I understand what's going on now.
Hi. Vaughn, Aro.
Hey. Hale? Oh, I get it now. Coleman. Not a bad boy. Sounds like I don't gotta explain what kind of situation we're in.
いきなりあんなニュースが飛び込んできたからね。ジャックやベルモッティさんと手分けして協力者を集めてるところなんだ。今はどこにいるの？
Central Station, but we were just on our way to Riverside.
オッケー。だったらそのまま来て。以前ジャコモが使っていた隠れ家で作戦会議をしようって話になってるの。
Sounds good. See you in a bit.
それじゃ気をつけてね。
Leave it to the informants to already be up on the latest in the behind-the-scenes happenings. Your wealth of connections really comes in handy in times like these. Only thought in my head now is how my debts are gonna keep growing like a damn beanstalk. Well, their help comes at a most opportune time. It would be foolish not to take them up on it. Hmm? What's your problem? What's she sensing? Girl, what are you sensing? God, I can't go shopping? Fine. There's so much to shop though. Fine. Guess I'll come back later. Meetup location is further on ahead. Oh man, I don't exactly have the fondest memories of this place. It was so long ago. Can't blame you there. I heard what happened. This was where Almana's henchman killed that informant. Still, even after witnessing something as horrific as that, you pressed on. I commend you for that. So, this is where you graduate from schoolgirl with a silver spoon in her mouth to fearsome lady with guts of steel. That couldn't be further from the truth. If this place really is abandoned, then it'll make for a perfect hiding spot. Something in your mind? How do I put this? Never mind. Let's go check it out. Ah, she's sensing something.
確かコードの情報や件ギャンブラーだよね。
ああ、あんたも顔を合わせたことがあるんだったか。ともかく補足されねえうちに急いで向かうぞ。
アース攻撃がおすすめよ。遠隔攻撃気をつけて。
Alright. The old stomping grounds. This is where everything started. Take that. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's the chests.
ここなら住めそうですね。
Well, here we are. What's wrong, Vaughn? I think we might be the first ones here. I had the same thought. Jack might not here yet. Seems you two were right. Is it possible she gave us the wrong place? Oh, now I see what's going on. What the? Shit. Shit! Oh boy. Wow, that sucks. Oh, I got blown up. So Hale got sucked into the corrosion too.
以前ジャコモがつかされじゃ。
Alright. Yeah, I'll never get used to this goddamn bullshit. She got us good. Never thought we for a second that bombs would be in that room. No, that wasn't the only part of the trap, was it? You knew what was going to happen, didn't you? Honestly, I wasn't 100% sure. Then Clouded Eyes got some blind spots. For one, I didn't know that girl very well, and there's some things I won't fully grasp until I dive in. That said, I did kind of want to experience the rewind thingy firsthand. Thought it'd be kind of fun, you know? Wait, so you knew the danger involved, and you still went inside? You're a psycho. Thank you! Anyway, we did learn one thing at least. Marduk and Krug aren't the only ones out for our blood. But why would Hale do such a thing? As I checked, she didn't have any direct connection to either of those groups. No, wait, that's not true. She did have one, with the former head of Omada. She may also be under the assumption that they were accomplices. If so, then she could be very well acting in concert with Marduk and the Kruga. So that's why. She told us Bermani and Jack were already on the move. Do you think? That was probably a lie. She knew she couldn't use our devices and took advantage of that fact. Damn. I knew she'd been through a lot, but she's turned into one scary gal. Well, as long as she's supplying him with info, it'll be a matter of time before Mark and Krug would catch up to us. Can't change the plans. We're gonna focus on cutting their source of intel. And how are we gonna do that? Simple. We get to Hale through Jack. There's no way he's sitting on his hands at a time like this. I bet you anything he's trying to get in touch with us at this very second. Maybe he put out a sign for us. That's what people like him do in situations where they can't reach their partners in crime. Oh, so similar in vein to Hale's methods. In other words, you have any idea where to look? Yeah, I know a few places. If I know Jack as well as I think I did, it'll be somewhere around the station. Let's get this place a once over. Understood.
ジャックさんのこと本当に信頼しているのね。
ま、付き合いも長いしな。それにジャックなら、たとえ侵食されても、こんな形で春を巻き込んだりしねえ。だな。あいつならきっと何かを残してるはずだぜ。
Hello, Shino. Hey, Shino, you working hard, or are you hardly working? The former, of course, and I'm sure the same is true for you as well. Would you like a midday snack? It's on the house. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Yes, please. Throwing us in with free food, are you? You're one smooth operator, Shino. Oh yeah, quick question. We're looking for a middle-aged guy who reeks of booze. That ring any bells? A guy who reeks of booze? Now that you mention it, yes. He was sitting over at the counter a little bit ago. He had one glass and left. We're definitely on the right track. He would have had a good view of the bridge from there. You're saying he was tailing Hale? I guess that's possible. You think he left the sign here? Only one way to find out. It's shard search time. Alright. I see this shit. I see this nonsense, but I don't see any signs. Jack, where's your signal at? Ah. Jackpot. He hid playing cards under there? Fitting call for a gambler. Yep, that kind of play fits Jack to a T. He took a gamble on you noticing this, and he won the lottery. I don't see anything written on them. Is he trying to send us some kind of code with the numbers? I think so, yeah. Just gotta work it out. Let's see, we got Jack and 6. That means he's headed to Riverside. And we can meet up with him in the concert hall at 12:30. Got all that from 5 playing cards? I'm impressed. Alright, I think we know our next course of action then. Yeah, to the concert hall we go. Oh, if we need to do anything before then, now's the time. Can I go in the shops now? I still can't even go in the shops. What else what else do you expect me to do if I can't even go in the shops? What the fuck? Oh. Yes. There you are, Jack.
One? アロンもやっぱり生きてやがったか。不調分かったみたいだな。他の女子どもも無事か。
Wish I could say yes, but two of my assistants aren't exactly in the best place right now. That's right, and the same goes for Hale as well.
そっちもいろいろあったらしいな。まずは手早く情報交換といこうぜ。
So let me get this straight. The Kruger girl and the Marduk chick had their memories rewritten? Normally I'd find that hard to believe, but well... It happened to Hale too, right? Late last night, she left me a note and went out to Idles knows where. It said, I found the last remaining collaborators of Armada. I never thought it would be them. Couldn't make heads or tails of what she meant, and it all clicked when I saw the news about your office going up in smoke. And she really is on the same boat as Small Fry and the maid. Yeah, but she seemed like her usual perky self when we talked to her. That's why I think her case isn't as severe. She's been doing a real good job messing up the info network as us informants use. Ramai's trying to deal with the problem, but he's being led around by his nose. Never realized she was capable of all that. Looks can be deceiving. She's one hell of a force to be reckoned with in their line of work. If we can't use your information network, then we may be in trouble. We won't need that where we're going. I'm gonna tag along with you to the maintenance tunnel. I don't really get the whole rewind mumbo jumbo, but based on the scraps of intel I managed to scrounge up, I'm positive she's near the trap she set. I won't let that girl go off the deep end. It's my job to keep her safe. Jack. Guess it's time for Langport's old Lord of Booze to strut his stuff. If we can snap Hale back to reality, she might have a lead or two to give us. But we can't do that without you, Jack. You're our ace in the hole. Wow, no pressure, huh? With you in our deck, I think we got a winning hand this time. Alright. Seriously? She planted bombs in there? Yep, so don't get too close unless you want to pay a visit to the late woman upstairs. Are you certain she's somewhere nearby? Positive. The explosive should be the same as the one that was brought to Aramis in that incident earlier this month. They're detonated remotely, but the person has to be close by. I bet that Hale is just further in. She must be in the room where we saved Marielle from that monster. The monsters here now are probably much more aggressive than back then. They won't stop us though. We'll bear her on down there and catch her with her pants down. I'll leave the monster bashing part to you. I'm not really any good in a fight. I'm gonna call you on that bluff. You came out of our recent scuffle with Haley, no worse for wear. But fine, you get a pass since we're all tanked up. Just try not to slow us down, you little bozer. Boozer? Bozo? Whatever.
おっとつまずいちまっただせえなおい
いつも飲んだくれてないでたまには運動しろよな
Oh, good
強
lord.
そうな敵警戒しましょう。あら宝箱みたいね。
Sepeth!
雑魚発見ってな
距離を取って戦いなさい。
Alright.
アーツ攻撃がおすすめよ。
Strike 3. Nice. Well, there's chests that are around here.
宝箱だな
あら宝箱みたいね。
Security lot?
ま、私に任せなさい。
Alright. Whoa, it's a big guy. He moves so slow too. Oh, you're gonna be like that. How am I supposed to do that? Oh my god, really? Okay, you know what? Let's try that again. Wasted too much time. Mayor be here. Nice. Whoa. Hey, nice. Kaitos. The rats.
お宝じゃねえか
Take that. God damn, this sewer is a lot bigger than I thought, than I remember it being. Well, not really a sewer, the underground tunnel, I should say, not a sewer. Oh, God. This place is a lot bigger than I remember it being. Oh boy. Alright, Hale, what's going on here?
おかしい。いくらなんでも遅すぎる。そろそろ部屋に入ってきてもいい頃なのに。 まさか。
いくら待ってても無駄だぜ。
バン？どうしてここに？それにジャック？
俺のセリフだっつうの。お前は賭けに負けたんだ。目を覚ませ、ハル。とっとと帰るぞ。
そういうこと。ジャック、結局はあなたもグルだったというわけね。キングのパパの仇どもの最後のやり残しと。ハルさん。
クルガや MK と同じ認識か。こっちはさらにこんがらがってそうだが。
なあ、どうも9年前の出来事もごっちゃになってこじれてるらしいな。その表情、初めて会った時を思い出すぜ。俺への復讐という激しい炎をたぎらせながら、ギャンブラーとしてのクールさを失わねえ。キング譲りのポーカーフェイス。使いどころは間違っているがな。
何ですって？
それはギャンブルのための技術だ。小娘がてめえの手を血で染めるのをこらえるためのものじゃ断じてねえ。似合ってねえんだよ、あの時と。
偉そうに。ジャックこそどういうつもりなの？
キングを殺したのは俺だろうが。
ああ。
エンリケにはめられたのは確かだが、結局は俺の流行った行動が原因だ。
ああ、I see what he's saying.
その罪から逃げるつもりはね、今も。キングが許そうが、お前が許そうがな。それは同時に俺を守ってくれたキングとお前とのつながりであり、誇りでもあるからな。
いろいろあったみてえだが、ま、切れねえ縁ってやつだろうな。
何を言って。私はパパのために、ジャックのために。あれ、私は
改変難度に振り回されてんじゃねえ。ギャンブラーならてめえで月を引き寄せろ。俺のパートナーを名乗る女が情けねえ姿を晒してんじゃねえぞ、ハル。
うるさい。私は
Oh, look who's here.
赤
Brendel
黒き悪
nonsense.
鬼どもか。記憶のパラドックスをついた。これさえ乗り越えれば。
ジャック、下がってるや。あとは俺たちに任せろ。
取り戻します。必ず。
頼む。
Alright, I got these assholes now. Alright.
行くぜ。空よ。
Do that.
後期よ。頼んだわ。
Swap you
スターバに
out.
させてもらうよ。そのまま押し切るスキル発動。今です。行こうか。スキル発動。ブーストゲージが増えたぞ。
見切った。
Crit!
私が相手で
Oh, I missed? Poor shit.
はあ。
なめんじゃねえ。
I missed again?
遅い。やあ。
頼む、アリエス。
You know that. Hey, nice.
チャンスだ。
Why do you keep missing this man?
いい感じだね。
Oh my god,
行こう
fucking
か、ア
nightmare,
ニエス。
seriously.
それ。ここだ。遅い。
帰り討ちだ。
Fucking nightmare.
おまけだ。
out of here. Damn creatures of the night.
これからも頑張ります。
まだまだここからだ。
ジャック、ごめん、バン。アニエスにアーロンたちも。
Take your memories back. Guess the corrosion didn't have a firm hold on her after all. Didn't change the fact that we had to bust our asses to get her
ジャ
back.
ック、私。
喋るな。いいからゆっくり休め。
私、どうしてあんな。これじゃあ、情報屋としても、ジャックのパートナーとしても。
何でもかんでも背負い込むな。誰もお前が悪いなんて思ってねえよ。全部。
無理。そんな風に割り切れないよ。
たく、妙なところで意固地っつうか。だったらキングに決めてもらうか。
それは。
Oh, that's King's error coin. Yeah, it's something he once carried around. We left it behind, Hale. If it lands on heads, all is forgiven. We'll leave this whole thing behind the past and move on. If it lands on tails, we'll cut ties here and you'll never be my partner again.
Omote. キングの言葉だ。
That's heads? I thought that was tails.
こりゃ従うしかねえな。
バカね。そういうのは最初に表裏を決めてから。まあいいか。バンたちごめん。ヘリたちのことお願いね。
Did we not get rid of it? Not fully, it looks like. Need to cut it off at its source before she's fully back to normal. Damn it. It's fine, this'll do for now. Looks like I owe you one. You got that right. Doesn't look like we'll get any info out of her, though. I guess we're back to square one, then. Well, at the very least, we cut off their access to her information network. That's worth something. At any rate, we should let the others know what happened. I know, but we don't exactly have a way to get in touch with them right now. Is that Maribel? Hey, there she is. Oh, isn't that the drone Maribel was using? How the hell did you find us?
いやいや、大変やったね。この状況で兄さんらの後を追うんわ。そっちの情報屋の子がリゼットらに協力しとると聞いて探ってみたら、もう解決しとるとは。さすがやな。
That's right. Anyway, glad to see you're safe. How's Hassan holding up?
実はそれなんやけど、引っかき回すだけ回して撤退するときにクルガの副頭目班が負傷してもうてな。
That damn idiot. He must have been trying to look cool by taking on all his guys by himself. Is he okay?
急所は外れとるけど、それなりに重傷でな。さっき国防外の闇医者に運び込んでなんとか手当てを済ませた感じや。兄さんたちと話したいらしくてな。できればついてきてくれへんか？
Alright, the chances of you being corroded are pretty slim. But we'll have to save that visit till after we get together with the others. You good with that?
それなら。
それなら心配ないよ。すでにこちらから連絡員を送ったからね。
That voice! Is that you, Gib Thorndike?
見事な手並みだった。裏解決屋の召喚。おかげでより鮮明に事態を把握できた。国防外で待っているよ。道中気をつけたまえ。
Oh boy. Watch them be corroded too.
"無事で何よりだ。裏解決や。すでに改変にあった者を一人救ったらしいな。さすがの手腕だ。
Save the praise when she makes a full recovery. By the way, we wanted to thank you for your time you were 8 early this morning. We heard you were greatly injured. I'm so glad to see that you're okay.
なに、この程度の怪我は戦場では日常茶飯事だろう。しばらくは動けぬだろうが、具足相手に深くと言わざるを得ぬな。
Don't beat yourself up. The fact that you weren't all mauled to bits by that monster is a hell of a feat on all its own. Anyway, might I ask what you're doing here? Maribel isn't here, so I'm guessing she's out gathering information?
現場のことは完全に任せている。あくまでより鮮明な事態把握のために同席させてもらったに過ぎないよ。
Right. The situation ain't exactly ideal for you. Can't hold the reins in your elite unit and one of your top concierges are out there running the show.
その意味で可能な限りのバックアップは期待してくれたまえ。これも契約の延長。今後もいい関係を続けていくためにもね。
Slimy little. So what's going on with Risette's memory anyway? My only knowledge on the subject comes from a little insight gleaned from Miss Alton's report. Her temporary transfer to Arkwright Solutions is still within her recollection. That much is I'm certain. However, she believes that she received an order to return to headquarters on the morning of her second day in Basel. She has in her head that all contact with you from that point forward onward has ceased. You can't be serious. So she doesn't remember when she saved my life? That would be the implication, yes. To her, your relationship never developed past that trip to Basel. That is some grade A bullshit. It'd be nice if we could sit down with her and clear this up in a chat. But if she has any evidence, false or not, that you're not connected to Amada, there's no way that would work. She likely believes she is merely doing her job. Perspective is a funny little thing, isn't it? This is so frustrating. There has to be some way to get our Feri and Risette back. Whether we will hinges on us getting through the ferry. I believe her to be the center of all this. Can you tell us more about what happened on your side? Certainly. We came to the capital's outskirts for a job and we were on standby when we were formulating a strategy. During that time, Feri recruited a fair portion of our unit, and then he abandoned us to aid her cause. And that cause was to wipe out Arkwright Solutions. According to our findings, the time which they left roughly coincided with my own elite unit abandoning the posts. If we were to be precise, Farida's group departed a little earlier. Our last correspondence with our unit was around midnight, the same time Farida came to visit, according to our records. We've been tracking their movements with our surveillance cameras. From that, we conclude the corrosion spread from her to Risette and Security Chief Kazum, and then to the rest of the unit. The Feri must be the point of origin here. That tracks, I suppose. Her case looked to be the most severe out of everyone. I had a feeling that was the case. That just leaves one question. We have pretty well established that her memory was altered, but that's not the only thing that's changed about her, is it? What do you mean? Her movements were swift and precise, and there wasn't a hint of hesitation in her words or her voice. I don't think the Feri we saw would have had any reservations about taking life of her targets. You might be right about that. No. What's got into you, Feri? She isn't some naive little squirt anymore, that's for sure. Hey, there's something I've been meaning to ask about. It's felt to me like Feri's been troubled about something lately. Did something happen to her after the New Year's festival? Now that I think about it, she hasn't really been herself since we met back up. At least not fully. You know what's up with that? It's possible that Cosm sparked a small change in her. The Kruger are a proud group of warriors, and we are also a family that has been entrusted with a mission from ancient times. The symbol of that mission is the Flame Priestess. After she carried out that role during the New Year festival, she learned a part of that mission. Then Cosm had a talk with her. He asked if she was prepared to carry the mission of the Krug on her shoulders. That sounds like a heavy burden. I have heard the Kruger's way of life from the Security Chief Al-Fayed. Your people serve as warriors and heroes of the tribe's mission. Doing both requires commitment what the fuck is this word? Indefatigable strength of will? I probably botched that word so badly. Perhaps there's a reason he distanced himself from that path. He is entitled to his own life choices. What you're saying is true. Then maybe her current self remembers that? You may be right. There wasn't a trace of indecisiveness in her actions. That might be why she can play the part of the warrior to perfection. But that's all it is. A part. That Feri we knew was wide-eyed and curious, and she was deeply empathetic. Yes, that's certainly true. Had Feri not left our village, she may well become the person we saw in that tunnel. However, after she came to the Republic, met all of you, and experienced loss of someone she held dear, doubt and indecision crept into her mind, and I do not see those as weakness. It ain't easy to push past your doubts to find a path on your own, but she's doing that all the same. You ask me, that's proof that she's strong as hell. Well said. I think we'll be able to reach her by helping her tackle what she's struggling with. Why don't we start there then? We'll pop her uncertainties like a balloon. But we might need to get a little more insight into what those uncertainties are. Any ideas, gang? Those two dancing sisters might know a thing or two, and they're here in the capital. I think they helped Feri practice her dancing. Oh yeah, she came to them for pointers for the festival dance, right? I believe they're staying at the hotel in Sidon. Maybe they can help us. Perfect. Then our course is set.
話が本来は身内の不始末。この手で片付けたかったが。
And it's also boss duty to discipline his employees when they fall out of line. Hang tight. I'll bring your daughter back soon.
すまぬ。よろしくお願いする。
必要であれば私の権限の範囲でバックアップはさせてもらおう。警備主任の部隊とトワイニング SC の一刻も早い復帰のためにもね。
There's no telling when the crew and the Mardo will catch up to us. We should head over to a hotel Sarge Shaheen is staring at, and quickly. The quickest route will be through the abandoned subway line connected to this place. That door should take us there. Let's get moving. Alright. So I can't just warp there? Yeah, that figures.
ハルさんの方も大丈夫でしょうか。ええ、今はベルモッティさんのところで休んでいるそうだけど。
今はあいつ。
ようこそおいでくださいました。
Yeah, anything new? It's a big fat no. Oh, you have this?
今後ともどう
信じて
か
任せるぞ。
ごひいきに。
Oh, you still
新色の王
ようこそおいでくださいました。
Exchange. Buy that for Mr. Vaughn. I have no monies! I literally can't sell anything.
今後ともど
Red.
うか
断ち切るため
ごひい
にもな。
きに。
Guess I'll have to buy shit later. Damn, what else do you want, man?
ようこそおいでくださいました。今後ともどうかごひいきに。
Oh my god, what else do you need?
よう
What
こ
the
そ
fuck?
おいでくださいました。
God damn. I literally can't afford anything. I literally have no money. I have no and I have no SEPA to exchange right now.
どれも値打ち物ばかりじゃぞ。また来るがよい。
Alright. Anything else around here?
いい本揃ってますよ。
Onwards. Phew, we've been walking for quite a while. We're nearly there. The building in the same district is just up ahead. It's been a while since we all took this route. Last time was during the pandemonium, wasn't it? That was a rough day. But today hasn't really been going much better. What? The hell's this?
お待ちしていました。皆様。
Oh, great. Look who's here.
リセットさん。
そうか。これを。
閉じ込められた。
動かねえ。廃路線そのものを利用したシャードトラップ。どんだけ力技を。つうか、そんな真似が可能なのかよ。
だが実際虎の口にまんまと踏み入ったわけだ。そちらの行動パターンは把握済みです。一時とはいえ出向した身ですので、本当にいらっしゃるとは思いませんでしたが、これにてチェックメイトですね。
そんな。
畜生が。
これで終わりです。
せめて苦しまずに行くがいい。
鬼札は近くに。次は見逃さないことです。
Well, that sucks. There's a trump card. Is that... So was she trying to help us out of that? Risette. We walked right into that trap. It was a damn big one, too. Is the 8 Genesis powering it up? No, that's unlikely. To deploy a shard field of that size, they would have needed a processing part that they could generate on their own. Maybe they were using Mardo's communication cell as an amplifier. You could be on something. That would explain how it was so strong. Even if I had a sense it coming a moment before, I still would have been caught. Seems like they took even my abilities into account. I believe it would be in our best interest to avoid that tunnel for the time being. Agreed, though I wouldn't be surprised if they laid similar traps on other routes leading out of here. How on earth are we going to get the Sar and Shahina then? She only remembers us from our time together from Tharbad, yet she still can't predict she still predict our every move. It's a little scary. It's bullshit is what it is. Don't give up, you guys. When there's a will, there's a way.
鬼札は近くに。次は見逃さないことです。
I say we take another look around in this place. There might be something we overlooked. Well, we have nothing to lose at this point. Now's not the time to lose hope, everyone. We'll find a way out of this. What the fuck am I gonna do now?
クソが。
落ち着け。感情的になっても手がかりを見落とすだけだぞ。
ええ。とはいえ理屈だけじゃ彼女は上回れないでしょうけど。
必ず何かあるはずだが。
Uh-oh. Shit, man, life frickin' sucks. I nearly pissed myself when I saw those giant-ass things. A little warning would have been nice. Well, look what we have here. Oh yeah, it's those Jaeger dropouts. What were their names again? Bob, Cut, and McGregor? Bugbear! Why the hell would we call ourselves McGregor? Huh? Oh crap, it's those Fixer guys! Yuri's Blade and the Divine Blade still was with them? I hadn't realized you lowlifes were still lurking around the capital. Are these walking doormats really Jaegers? Wow, bet they wouldn't last 2 seconds where I come from. How the hell are you people still alive? I thought you got off in an explosion. Nah, unfortunately for you, it's gonna take a lot more than that than one measly explosion to do us in. Now, I need you to answer me something. What were those giant-ass things you were talking about? Huh? Gee, I don't know. I don't remember saying anything about giant-ass things, do you? Nope, can't say I do. So, we done? Then get please help us. We're trying to save a friend who's very dear to us. But we don't have any leads, nor do we have anyone we can turn to. So please, won't you help us? Huh? And why would we do, should we? Ignoring the little girl's cries for help, are we? Well, that's okay. Because I have other ways of making you talk. Considering your exhaustive list of offenses in the Empire, the Guild has grounds to place bounties in your heads again. The CID could use a few more disposable pawns in our intelligence warfare. Oh, we were just talking about some monsters in the abandoned subway line. Yeah, we ran into a pack of giant four-legged beasts with a ton of horns. And they ambushed all at once. That's all we know, I swear. Oh, look at the time, got a jet. What a bunch of wusses. They were indeed easy pickings for us. Do you have any idea what sort of monster they were referring to? 4 legs, a lot of horns. Yeah, I think I do. That fucker. Those monsters we fought underneath the Albert district fit that description. We didn't encounter them when we were in an abandoned subway line earlier. I guess that's just one more thing to watch out for.
鬼札は近くに。次は見逃さないことです。
Actually, I think we may be able to use those things to our advantage. Oh, maybe devise some sort of plan? Yeah, but it's a risky one. Considering what we're up against, though, a couple of hat tricks may be just what we need to turn the tables. If we're all set to go, let's head underground. Sounds good? I'm curious to see what you come up with.
よし、今度こそ。
はい、絶対に乗り越えてサーラさんたちの元にたどり着きましょう。
Alright.
いい本揃ってますよ。
Try this again. Make a quick stop. Alright, we have to put them behind and mostly once again headed for the Satan district. There's the trap.
お待ちしていました。皆様。そちらの行動パターンは把握済みです。本当にいらっしゃるとは思う。
Yeah.
これで終わりです。
せめて苦しまずに行くがいい。
バン様。この揺れは。
礼を言うぜ、リゼット。こっからは賭けだ。フェリー、警備主任殿もせいぜい相手してみろや。
何？
巨大魔獣の群れ、前方からも。なぜその一手を。まさか。
アニーズ、カトルも無事か？
はい、なんとか。
このまま行こう。
逃がさない。
なるほど、君の仕込みか。
ねぐらをつっついてきただけだ。あんたらなら十分乗り切れんだろ。ここは任せたぜ。
フェリちゃん、リゼットさんも気をつけるのよ。
あっちも楽しそうだな。
はいはい、後に取っときなさい。
先にこちらの対応を。追跡はいつでも可能です。うら。
Oh boy. We're out of there! They rushed to the hotel where Sara and Shahina were staying. They then met up with their sisters who sat in silent astonishment as they listened to their story. Once they finished, they went on to discuss possible ways on how to bring Feri back to her senses.
フェリちゃんを元に戻す方法ですか。
正直、改変がどうとかはよく分かってないんだけど、フェリはあの踊りを忘れるわけないと思う。
You think?
はい、私たちの踊りもそうなんですが、中東の伝統舞踊は言葉ではなく練習と経験で伝えられてきているんです。フェリちゃんにしても何度も何度も工夫を重ねながら練習していましたし、記憶を書き換えたくらいでそれが消えてしまうとは思えません。
There is a concept called muscle memory. It's possible those experiences are ingrained in her subconscious. And there's our answer. She spent a whole lot of time learning the Song of Flames and that dance for New Year's festival. Maybe she did all that because she thought it'd help her find her calling. Good chance of that, yeah. So now we just need to show that to her again. The memories might come flooding back. Right, just what happened in Tharbad. Ah, yes, I heard about that. Me too. Apparently something similar transpired in Crossbell as well. Finally, a bit of hope. It's fitting in a way, since the essence of art is in connecting with people's hearts. It won't hit the mark if the performances have faked, but luckily for us, we got 2 world-class dancers here in the room with us.
クルガの新年祭の歌と舞、私たちもよく知ってるし、次に会った時に見てもらおうと思ってちょくちょくお姉と練習はしてたから。
あの演目なら無理なく公演に組み込めるはずです。バンさんたちの作戦にうまく使ってください。
You're quite the courageous pair. If you're helping us, then we'll definitely be able to bring Feri back. Guess it's decided then. Now we gotta ourselves a surefire plan. I suggest we put it into motion as soon as we can. If we wait too long, they'll catch up to us again. Agreed, though I do think we should take a moment to contact Marduk. We stand to benefit from having the raid. Alright. Why is he changing his dress blues again?
さあ、お待たせしました。本日限定のスペシャル公演。昨年の映画祭の電撃デビューから華々しい活躍を続ける期待の超新星。サーランド・シャヒーナ姉妹の登場です。
首都のみんな、こんにちは。
今日はどうか楽しんでいってください。
Why is he in his dress blues?
こちらポイント B。ターゲットアルファを捕捉。周囲に仲間は確認できない。一人でいるようだ。
Was that a fake? That's gotta be a fake, right?
了解しました。そのまま監視を続けて。衛星からの広域エリアサーチに反応なし。一人で来ているのは間違いないようです。
情報通りですね。まずは一人、この距離なら確実に仕留められます。
落ち着け。人だかりが多すぎる。これはあくまで標的に絞った任務だ。市街戦とは分けて考えろ。
お兄ちゃん、必ずこの手で仕留めてみせるよ。炎とアルーシャの名にかけて。
さて、何を考えている、バン。
本日披露するのは大切な友達から教わった特別な演目です。静かに、それでいて力強く燃えたぎるような炎の歌と舞。
なぜあの踊り子たちが我々の。
どうした？応答しろ。異常発生。アルファイド警備主任、至急確認を。警備主任。
フェリ様、カシム警備主任も。
あれが炎の歌。私が知っているのとは。アルーシャと戦士の掟。勇猛に悪なる者には鉄槌をって。あれ何これ。私の思い出。
これは
うまくはまったみたいだな。
人だかりにいらしたはずでは。皆様もいつの間に。いえ、そもそもどうしてサーチに。なるほど。すでにそちらの権限で掌握されていたわけですか。
Better wrap up that recording because in case my power goes out, so I'll have that.
一度してやられたお返しってところかな。
見分けがつかない精度のシャードの立体映像。 こっちも演算能力を曲がりさせてもらったわ。
ま、ぶっちゃけ GM がおるからこそのチートやけどな。ちなみにあの歌と舞はこの場に来とらん黒田の連中にも中継しとるで。加減シャキッとしリゼット、カシムにフェリちゃんも。
目を覚ます。目の前にいるのはターゲット。下道どもは許さない。エダさんのためにも。なのにどうして私この人たちを知っている？
由来だわね。
フェリちゃん、どうか思い出してください。この半年であったことを、私たちと一緒に過ごした時間を。
大事なもんを簡単に忘れてんじゃねえぞチェリー。あんだけ事件だのなんだの乗り越えてきたんだろうが。
手に入れたもんも傷跡も全部お前のもんだ。とっとと思い出して戻ってこい、フェリーダ・アルファイド。
これは。
Alright, switching dimensions again. Where are we gonna wind up to now? I think I know where we're at. Ah, it's this place. I knew it. This is the area where Krill near Krill Village. And it's where we confronted Ida back then. Corrosion must have pulled this out from deep within Feri's subconscious, and then the Genesis recreated it. I've only heard about this place. It's long gone now, but maybe that's why she still holds on to the memories so tightly. Damn it, Small Fry. Well, this certainly is an unlucky turn of events. Guess it's do or die now. We successfully extruded the corrosion. Now all that's left is to eradicate it. Then she'll finally be free. That's right. The sooner we get her back, the better. To normal, the better. Alright. I'm gonna wrap it up here. When we come back, we will head up the hill, confront our misguided friends, and snap them back to reality. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you then. Later.